What's up guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at Midwest Industries QD optic mounts. Midwest Industries makes some fantastic products and they've been making some really good QD optic mounts for several years now, and they've become my go-to for a QD optic mount. What I've got here is a Trijicon MRO QD mount, lower 1/3. Aimpoint T1, T2, lower 1/3 QD mount, and a Trijicon RMR, lower 1/3 QD mount. Midwest Industries did send out the MRO QD mount and the T1, T2 QD mount. I did purchase this RMR QD mount myself. And if you guys have been around the channel for very long, you know that Midwest Industries combat sights are my absolute favorite backup iron sights for AR-15. I think they're the very best out there. They're minimalist, low profile, and they just work really well. Midwest Industries has really expanded their product line over the years. Now they make some really awesome stuff for lever actions, and they've moved into the AK Alpha furniture. If you want to save yourself a lot of time, money, and hassle from trying to hunt down Zenico AK parts, you can go to Midwest Industries. They've got some really high quality parts in their Alpha AK line. I've got several ARs that run Midwest Industries rails. So all that's just to say and establish I do have a lot of faith in Midwest Industries products. But today we're specifically looking at these optic mounts, so let's try to keep this video short and get down to the nitty gritty. I'll read off some of the features of the Midwest Industries QD mount. It's the smoothest functioning QD lever on the market according to Midwest Industries, and I would probably agree with them. Has a superior clamping that will not damage or coin the rail surface. Extremely smooth in operation with a multifaceted adjustment nut to get the exact tension required by the operator. Fully adjustable with no tools required. Can adjust to fit rails that are not machined to proper machining tolerances. Precision machine for optimum return to zero performance and repeatability. Meaning you can take the optic and mount on and off and it should return to zero. The mounts are hard coat anodized 6061 aluminum for a lifetime service, and feature the patented QD lever by Elite Defense. So apparently the lever design was patented by Elite Defense. These mounts are 100% made in the USA and feature a lifetime warranty. So if you ever have any trouble with your mount, contact Midwest Industries and they'll take care of you. Now, I don't have any kind of affiliation with Midwest Industries. I did reach out to them and they agreed to send these sights so I could check them out, show them to you guys. But I do have several companies on my campsite page that do sell these mounts. So if you guys are looking to pick one up, check out Brownells or Optic's Planet, or I'm sure there's several other companies on my campsite page that sells the Midwest Industries mount. And when you do your shopping on my campsite page, I get a little kickback from that, and it helps out the channel quite a bit. It helps me pay for expenses and make more videos for you guys, and I definitely appreciate that. It'll never cost you any money, and a lot of times there'll be a coupon code listed in the title of the link, and you can use that coupon code to save you some money. In the case of Brownells, the coupon code KYTAC will save 10% on whatever you purchase. Alright, let's get these mounts out of the package and I can give you a better look at the Midwest Industries QD locking lever. Here's the Trijicon RMR lower 1/3 height QD optic mount. As you can see, they got a really cool locking lever here on their QD mounts. Really solid and a really smooth lever. Locks in place, no chance of it accidentally coming undone, getting hooked on gear and unlatching. Really solid mount. As you can see, they try to shave away as much material as they can to keep the mount as light as possible while still remaining really strong and sturdy. The mounts are really easy to adjust to your rail. You just unlatch them and push this back side forward, and you can spin this nut to adjust it to your rail. Alright, here you can see that locking mechanism. You got a button here you push. That unlocks the lever so you can open it up. And to adjust it to your rail, you just push that and you can spin this nut on the other side to adjust it to your rail. Then once you have your Optic mounted, just lock it down. And this latch prevents the lever from coming undone, so you don't have to worry about it snagging on your gear and coming off. Just a really smooth, reliable, nice locking system. One of the very best in the industry in my opinion. The locking mechanism's the same throughout all three of these mounts, so I'll go ahead and get some Optics mounted up and give you a look at what each of these three different Optic types look like with the Midwest Industries QD mount. Alright, you can see we've got our Optics mounted up to our Midwest Industries QD Optic mounts here. Here's the T1 mount. I've got a Holosun 503R mounted up to the T1 mount. Trijicon MRO, of course, mounted to the MRO mount. And a Sealy Bear mounted to the RMR mount. As you guys can see, these are really good looking mounts. Let me get you a close-up of how this locking mechanism works. So here, hopefully you can see the little latch back here that you have to depress to unlatch it. How it locks into this slot on your main locking lever, so that can't come unloose unless this button is depressed, which releases that latch. So really solid mounting system. You don't have to worry about that ever coming unlocked on you. It's a really good design. And it's got that same latching system across all their QD mounts. Alright, let's mount this MRO up to my SIG rattler, and I'll show you guys how quickly and easily you can lock your Optic or remove your Optic. So first thing to do, press your button and open your latch. Hook it on the pick rail. Of course, you always want to put a little forward pressure on your Optic. Close your lever and push it till it snaps shut. And that's just a little loose. I can still move my Optic around. You don't want that. So to adjust it, make sure your lever's open. Push on the lever like that. You can see the screw comes out over here, and you just want to tighten it up one slot at a time until you get the tension that you want. And right there is just perfect. Alright, that's the QD Optic mounts from Midwest Industries. They're some of my favorites. I don't have any kind of affiliation with Midwest Industries. I don't get any kickbacks from any sales or anything. I just wanted to show you guys these Optic mounts. I really like them myself, and I think you would enjoy them too. Typically they're a little less expensive than other QD mounts on the market. So if you want a high quality Optic mount that's QD, check out Midwest Industries. You can find these Optic mounts on Brownells, which I am an affiliate for. So if you do want to help out the channel, go down in the description, find the link to my campsite page. There's a link to Brownells on my campsite page, and do a search for Midwest Industries. QD mount, whatever mount you're looking for. Use code KYTAC at checkout and you can save yourself another 10%. That'll save you some money and it helps out the channel, which I greatly appreciate. If you would, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about these Midwest Industries mounts, or comment literally anything. It helps the algorithm and I appreciate it. Be sure to hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and be sure to catch us on the next video.